Let me introduce our speakers. The original idea, belongs to Sergei Poznakov. He suggested us to take this topic to discuss all possible ways of ruining our projects.
I, I,
Uh,
I would I would say like let's start from the end of your career, not from the beginning.
yeah, Benjamin Button of project management. Yeah, something like that.
Something like this. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Uh, Sergey is a technical project manager with more than 10 years of experience, with a huge and strong technical background. He knows very good PM book and other clever books of project management, and gladly shares his knowledge with anybody who asks.
No, I would say
Uh,
that mostly I'm a practical manager. Yeah, because I started as a developer and was a Scrum Master, project manager, delivery manager, and so
cool.
on. So yeah.
Okay. There is also Katya Mandrika with us. She is a product manager mostly, but she also knows things about project management, about how to manage, how to achieve goals, how to prioritize, how to uh, decide. And she also welcomes everybody to connect her, to reach her if you have any questions related to the product management field.
Come
Uh,
on, but can I?
oh, yeah,
Uh,
of course.
I have one question that
Yeah.
is my North Star is for what? What are you doing and for what?
Yeah.
And the second question is where is money? So what are you doing for and do you find any money in that case or somewhere else? So if you want to ask me anything, just be sure that my first question would be what for and do you have money there?
But if you want to ask a piece of advice from Katya, she would
Yeah, it
probably
would be
not
free.
ask you about money. She
Yeah.
will just share her experience. So don't be afraid. Yeah, I think we okay. And a few words about me. I am Mikola Kolakovsky. I am marketing manager of PM Coffee Time. I always uh, do announcements on social media and Team Challenge Slack channels, so everybody could know and join our meetings. And I also have more than 10 years of experience in project management. I worked mostly in small companies up to 500 people. It's considered small, yeah. And
Ooh, yes.
I tried both outsourcing, outstaffing, and product companies. I prefer product companies because their projects are they last longer. I love long projects. I love to uh, dive deep. I love to dig. I love to uh, build strategic plans to realize and so on. So I like to see improvements in the long run.
Long-term relationship, yeah, you prefer.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, Actually, maybe it reflects on my personal life. I also prefer long-term relationship.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Okay. So let's start. And as our tradition, uh, I suggest or offer any one of our visitor of our audience ask a question before we start our topic. So you can ask anything, maybe not related to destroying the project, but if you have any question that we can discuss, maybe for 5 minutes, you have few seconds to decide if you want. Please, come on.
Free
Sorry.
microphone.
Андрей Власенко, да.
Yeah, hi guys. Can you hear me well?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have small question. Unfortunately, I have to use my cell phone, so it seems that we are using or we are going to use some tools. Don't you mind for me to skip that activity? Because it won't be really convenient, it seems.
You mean you wouldn't participate in this activity, correct?
I suppose that we will use some mirror tool. Maybe I have to move some
No,
cards.
I'm not sharing the permissions for editing. I will be
Okay.
showing everything on the screen, and I will be doing all updates by your ask, I would say. For instance, you are saying like, okay, I think we need to put here this idea, and I will be putting it.
Okay, thanks. It seems it fail alert. Appreciate.
Yeah. I will be
Yeah,
doing
you're
everything without you guys. So yeah.
Okay.
This meeting will be recording?
Yeah. It will be.
It
Okay.
is already recorded by three
Three
how to say,
participants.
three participants. Yeah, it's recorded by Sergey, by me, and by Nastya.
I will put the record in my channel and I will share with you the link here.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but there will be only the contact of recorded screen. I mean that not the screen of the participants. So yeah, but it would be in good quality in this case.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. So if no any other question before we start, I think Sergey, it's your turn to introduce your idea.
Okay, so idea here is to think how we can destroy the project. I already prepared some inputs for different areas. You know that on the daily basis, project manager work with some stakeholders, involved in people management, involved in your team life activity, and so on. And here is I will show you all those areas, and then I will describe you some details before we will start. So first of all, let's overview what we have on the table here. Here is we have stakeholders. One moment, I will be scrolling.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
For zooming.
Do you see, guys?
Yeah, now it's much better.
Okay. So we have in our end, I created this case. And this is like initial point for starting destroying this project. So it will be, I think, fun. So we have stakeholders. It's USA-based clients. You have, of course, your management. And by the way, please interrupt me at any point and ask any questions, provide ideas, and so on. So feel free to action. So we have your management, we have your team, of course, recruitment, and HR. Next one, I just left it as a blank. Maybe I will discuss it a little bit later. We have the team of 1, 2, 3, 7 people. It's front-end developers, senior and middle. And it means it has a matter because probably we would like to remove somebody from the team and we need to think how it will reflect on the performance and so on. So we have one senior backend engineer, one UI UX designer, one DevOps, and QA. And
where are our juniors? Interns.
In this case, we don't have a juniors.
Ideal world.
Ideal world, yeah. In ideal world, juniors for less money working as a seniors. Yeah, when you have a great margin. So, and the last one, the product owner. And I decided that we will have the classic Scrum here for 2 weeks and so on. And here is we have relationships between different stakeholders. Client satisfied with team's performance in overall, yeah. Then product owner don't like you. Yeah,
you don't like me personally.
don't like you personally, yeah.
Yeah.
And you have like a conflict here. But another case, it's a DevOps. DevOps, if somebody would decide to remove DevOps from the project, he will face with your manager because DevOps is a friend of your manager. Yeah. Any questions on the stage?
No, continue. It's
Okay,
interesting,
okay.
intriguing.
Intriguing. Okay, great. So next one, it's your daily routines, actually, your meetings. You have dailies, retros, plannings, groomings, one-to-ones, service level assessment with the client, and once again, sorry,
That-
we can remove it.
Mhm.
So here is you can have the freedom to delete any meetings and think how it will affect um, your life of the project and so on. I see the hand from Victoria. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, tell me please in more details, what is it grooming? Because I have never
Okay,
heard
okay.
about
That's
that kind
great
of
question. Great question. During the grooming, product owner, we have a product owner in the team. Yeah, product owner showing to developers and QAs what will be delivered in the next some of the next sprint. So this is a meeting to discuss the details of user stories and break down them on some subtasks and so on. So just to understand what we are going to do, if the team has any questions, and they are setting the some details or create some spikes. Spikes, it's the task for investigation if they need it. So during the grooming, we can define such questions. It can be called refinement session, for instance.
Sometimes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. This is why I'm using some project manager terminology here for such cases. So we have a communication management, of course. You have a weekly reports. And in case of you decided to remove weekly reports, we need to think how it will affect your communication with other stakeholders, like your management and so on. Yeah. Or you decided to delegate it to somebody. Yeah. Next one, it's all agreements in emails. You are really a professional project manager, so that you decided to set up everything in a good way. I don't know, taker. Okay. And that's why you are confirming all agreements in emails. This is like a best practice from communication rules. Next one, we have a...
I have a question, by the way.
Yeah.
So we don't have any other communication channels with our stakeholders and clients, or
We have, it's a good case. For instance, you can put it here. One moment.
I think we should add maybe demos or planning. I don't know.
We have a planning. We have a planning in the meeting section. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, if the planning includes
The
okay
planning
demo,
no,
we
it
still
doesn't include. By the way, this is good case, and I would put here another tool like Slack, for instance.
yeah, for example.
Good.
Oh, come on. And one more question from my side. Why don't I can't say project manager in the team column?
Because the project manager, it's not the part of the team. It's like Ethereum. It's something that helps to the team to achieve their goals. So I'm not including the project manager into the team.
Okay.
Yeah.
But why did you ask, by the way?
For me, it's crucial
Yeah.
thing.
The crucial.
For me, it's crucial thing. I think project manager is a really great part of the team, so it should be there.
In some cases, yes, but in our
In
case,
each case.
in each case,
Yeah.
okay, this is good discussion.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're trying to simulate some real situation, so you should consider your allocation, cost, etc. within that exercise. So
Yep.
agree that project manager might be the case here.
Yeah, it's here as well. You are talking about cost management?
If you're trying to, I don't know, optimize, I don't know, cost for your team, you also should consider project management or project manager, sorry,
Yeah.
resource as part of the team.
Actually, it depends time to time. Yeah, sometimes project manager include into budget of the project, sometimes no. Yeah. So it's like the costs of the company that provides the service. So it depends on from the company to company. But by the way, I would put project manager here because I understood that we don't have a Scrum Master, but in this case, the project manager is Scrum Master. So
Please put PM/SM.
yeah,
Project
PM
manager
SM.
/ yeah.
This. Mhm. Like this. Yep. So what we didn't consider, okay, you using risk management and you set up rate, risk sections or assumptions, issues, dependencies, and you are using it actively. Another thing related to quality, you have unit tests and no automations. Another thing, it's a budget management. Your team costs, if you will sum up all team members, costs to your company $35,000 per month, and client paying you $55,000 per month.
Not bad, by the way.
Yeah, yeah. And you are gonna to have a rate card update in next month. Rate card, it means hourly rate or monthly rates for your team members with the client. For instance, usually we have like agreements with the client, like each year we are setting the right card and not changing it during the year, and at the end of the year, for instance, we are changing it and updating it. Something like this. So this is part of negotiations. But maybe you decided you would decide to lose the client by increasing your rates so high so that the client will reduce from this company. Something like this. So it depends on your decisions. So do you have any questions before we start?
At this point, the picture is clear, and we heard a few concerns. I think we can keep them in mind. And yeah, Olena, please.
Nothing more about risks, just rate.
Just rate, yeah, just rate.
Do you have suggestions?
Yeah, this is a good question.
Yeah, why not? Something more.
For
I
instance,
don't know.
for instance, yeah.
Maybe some, but you have about the budget management, so can be the extension risks.
Sorry?
It's like I don't know if it's okay to have it in the budget management. I think it could be in risk management also. If we still in the budget.
But this can be one of the point in rate method.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Rate methods includes a lot of points.
Yeah. Because,
okay, thank you.
Okay, so this is the configuration of our project and things like this. So what would you like to do? A first step, for instance. But you need okay, like you need to think what would you change here to somehow impact the situation in the bad scenario, and describe what risks do you see. Would like to start?
Risks. I don't know anything about the project actually. I know only
Yeah,
the
what goes wrong?
state.
What's the situation?
You need to create the situation. This is the goal.
Ah, okay. So our client skip.
Okay.
Our
No.
client.
I mean that you need to be the actor who will cause the problems to the project by
Oh,
your
okay.
actions. By your actions. For instance, like um, you decided
I have, I
to.
have an idea.
Okay,
Sergey,
okay, go
Sergey,
ahead.
I have an idea. Our QA guy got sick, and we stuck with quality assurance at all because I don't see any other possibility of checking the quality.
Uh-huh.
Let him got sick and maybe a little bit disappointed with too much work.
Okay, I see that you understood the task in this way. The thing is, we are not considering like external factors.
Mhm.
Like you have this situation right now, just right now, and you need to do something as a project manager, and you are acting, and the environment reacting on your
Oh,
actions.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. So, and the goal is to ruin the project.
ruin the project and lose the job. Yeah.
Yeah, I think my first action would be uh, add uh, add mandatory quality assurance, uh, not only for QA
Uh-huh.
but developers and product owner should and project manager and a project manager should also uh, test the stage and prod
Uh-huh.
releases
So PM and PO
and PO.
need to
Uh,
test.
uh, and devs also. Let them include.
Okay, the whole team.
Yeah, whole team should check the quality
Okay.
over QAing.
Oh, I think developers will be really happy.
They hate me. Yeah,
Okay, that's
they
cool. And
they, they write unit tests, but I also ask them to check manually.
okay, great. So what impact it will have? Let's forecast.
First of
It
all,
takes more time.
Yeah.
and I think it will demotivate the team because it is not their direct responsibility, and maybe they didn't sign uh, the contract in this way that they will do some QA
Mm-hmm.
task.
So you will have
Uh,
attrition, yeah. Mm-hmm.
by the way, but Scrum says us is when we use Scrum, Teams is cross functionality.
Actually, yeah.
Also, developers can do testing.
Mm-hmm. So if
But
you, by the way, this is a really nice note because
point,
if you are
yeah,
really high level communicator, you can convince your all team members to test, and your manager will say, "Whoa," and you will be like get a promotion.
yeah, you will be right, but your team will hate you.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, it doesn't mean that like cross-functional team means that each developer needs to like do anything because it's physically impossible, for each developer to run and design and create a front end. So cross-functional team means that in the team they have all the people with all the skills
Mm-hmm.
to be correct. And if to say about like team dissatisfaction, I believe we would need here to consider like the shifted, not allocation, but yeah, like allocation for the development activity, because if they need to test, then it means they will have less time to code
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
yeah.
so on.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. Cool. And I see Victoria had a hand. Yeah.
Yes, but I want to say that such companies they are exist because because to be true, our bosses, they want us and all the company to check the project, to check the product, I mean, and I am like a project manager, some product owner, our team, QAs, we all check on different stages, on staging, I mean, on some dev server, we
Okay. So yeah, such companies
testing.
exist definitely. Yeah. So Koля, as you see, this is not so crucial, but yeah, some damage can be caused. So let's have another volunteers. Andrei,
Oh,
yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, let's start with more high-level things. Maybe let's try to skip or avoid retrospective and SLA sync up with client.
Okay. And by the way, let's do one by one step. Not doing this like in the package, like retro. Okay, for instance.
Skipping retros.
Skipping retro. Yeah.
Okay.
Skip retro. So, which impact it will have? Andrei?
I should answer. Okay.
Yeah. You're like initiator of this damage.
Yeah. So we will lose a track about team health, I would say, relationship between the team, like atmosphere, and
Andrei, but we have one-to-ones still. We have a lot of other meetings.
I suppose that one-to-one is how to say created to discuss things related to person that you're communicating to, but retro it's overall about team health or project health.
No,
and it's not directly related to specific person.
I agree with Andrei actually, yeah, because it's like a team synergy, and during the retro you can see this atmosphere, if it's cold or it's warm, yeah, if everyone is silent or somebody, all team blaming some person. So this is really visible.
Okay. I quite agree.
For instance, I may provide maybe some example. On one-to-one, you can say like, okay, I hate this guy, or you can discuss some gossips, etc. But on retrospective, you have to be a leader and find a solution or compromise to resolve issue between like those two people.
Yeah, true. Thank you, Andrei. Great input. Who needs to? RL. I don't know your name. Could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Alexei. I'm not a PM, but I'm a developer who interested in PM
That's
thematics.
great.
So yeah, I have another question about retro. As I understand, retro is also to find problems that went wrong on the previous meeting, on previous project period. So for example, we introduced new requirements for creating a mobile-friendly app, and we did not check for this requirement on our previous estimations. And so finishing tasks took longer. And if you do not do retro, we still continue introducing this error on all future tasks, and it will may take longer and longer. And but if you do retro, we can fix this issue and include additional time frame and estimate tickets properly. But if you don't, if you skip retro, we won't be able to do this, and we will lose time.
Yeah. It will cause the bigger issues. Sure. Somebody raised hand. Yeah. Kolya, could you please facilitate?
I didn't see who rose the hand.
No, I think it was me again. I accidentally, I thought I need to cancel it.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So, if anyone has any other examples, ideas how we can destroy here?
Destroy. Actually, it's easy. If I'm a project manager and want to destroy the project,
Mm-hmm.
I would get rid of somebody from the team.
Natalie raised hand, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, you could fuck up your project, for instance, if you forget about follow-ups to your stakeholders by email.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so we, for instance, decided to get rid of the all agreements in emails, yeah. For instance, this is good. And what the impact will have in this case?
If your agreement's only in words, someone could forget about it. Someone could, okay, uh, someone could imagine your agreements as in another way, for instance. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's mess.
Uh-huh. Okay. What else? Maybe it
It-
has a much more deeper impact.
Irina,
Uh,
you wanted to add something?
for instance, I can just say from my experience, uh, it can cause some misunderstanding with the client, or client can manipulate with some facts. And I had such cases, unfortunately, but maybe fortunately, so that I know how to handle this situation. And I even had the situation when some of the senior management decided to manipulate with some information, but I like a systematic person and I'm storing everything. And I had to dig into emails and found it maybe 6 months before, and found this information and provided to protect my position. So yeah.
Oh yeah, in toxic atmosphere, toxic collective, it's really very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had this experience also. Yeah.
Yeah. Irina?
Yeah, my comment kind of not really similar, but yeah, similar to this one. If you from the start of your project don't have an alignment with your client about the ways of communication, about that you will be actually doing these reports and you will be sending the follow-ups, and for example you have those meetings and you have demos, so you have to agree that yeah, every month we will be having this demo, the build and align the expectations, because the client may have the understanding that he will tell you something once and then you meet you next time at the end of the project when everything's ready, everything's cool, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely agree. And the transparency will be lost in this case, definitely. Okay, so let's go to any other area. Which one would you choose? Quality management, budget management, maybe something with the team? Victoria?
I think that not a very good qualified team can ruin the project.
Not well clarified team can ruin the project. But in this case, it's like an external factor. What your actions can be done to, if you'd like to do some manipulations with the team.
No, I think, for example, to involve more qualified programmer, for example, to change junior on a middle developer, or to mm, ask some developers to buy some courses in Udemy, for example, if they have lack of knowledge.
But in this case, you are like helping to the project. Here is the goal to destroy the project and lose the job.
Uh-huh.
I have an
But if
idea.
your team work not good, you will lose your job.
Yeah, but this is you discuss the external factors, and here is the goal to be the actor who will impact on the environment, and this environment here, yeah, and this environment will somehow react. And your goal is to do some harm, damage, yeah, and to forecast what will cause, what risks it will have. Would you
yeah.
would you try once more, Victoria?
No, maybe to give very hard tasks to junior
We have
developer.
we have a middle developer, senior front end, senior backend. As you said.
Yes, yes, I'm sorry. For example, to give for a middle front-end developer very hard task.
Good. So you are like a very good project manager that decided to overload your front-end developer. Okay.
Something like that.
Middle front-end developer.
Middle front-end, yeah.
Mid dev here. No, please put the mid dev here.
Mid dev. Yeah. Okay, and what impact it will have, Victoria? Or somebody would like to provide?
I have a suggestion. I suppose it will slightly impact the project because we still have senior front-end developer on our side, and it will create a little bottleneck on the front-end side, but not too much.
Too much. Okay. As we can see right now, yeah, it's not so easy to down, yeah, the project.
Katya.
Yeah, can I?
Yeah, sure.
I am, as a project manager, decided to change our stack and our tools each week.
This is a creative. It's overkill. Okay.
And also, like, not just stack but also tools. For example, not Slack, but it would be, I don't know, whatever, Telegram.
Like,
Yeah.
Guys, let's do one step, only one step.
No, I change all tools. Because I decided that we need some fresh view on our project.
But let's do some like small changes. I mean, because in this case we can like okay, let's cancel the contract and that's it. You said a very cool thing like change the stack, and this is really crucial. And how it will impact the project?
Ruin it. Now we should start from the very begin and decided, can we even do this project in that stack?
Ruin this project.
Yeah.
Interesting. So in this case, you will probably don't meet deadlines. Yeah. All commitments will be failed. What else?
Yeah, and also we can't release this project because the technology can't doesn't allow us do, for example, I don't know, solve the tasks in this technology.
And in this case, probably we can lose our developers if they are not working with such kind of technology.
As well.
Yeah, this is really a harmful action. This is the most harmful action, I would say.
And that's why project managers are not the person who decide on changing the tech stack. They can just approve the decision from the tech leads or system architects. So usually project managers don't decide on the tech stack.
I can raise hand here actually, because I had some interviews where project manager needs to decide on architectural and technical solutions.
Technical project manager possibly, but not classical Scrum Master, for example.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And also one more, change tools for my team each week.
Week change. Change which tools? Could you please specify?
Okay, Slack. I changed Slack into Telegram this week. Next week, I changed Telegram into the WhatsApp. I changed Atlassian into the Notion. Notion change into the ClickUp, and so on and so on.
Changing communication channels.
Not even the communication, but as well task tracking.
Yeah,
knowledge base
Katerina,
and so on.
you have a lot of ideas. Let's like give a
Okay, sorry.
shot to.
But it's like complex, all tools.
Changing communication channels. But just to highlight, we are providing some actions, not a package of actions, yeah, with one action and how it will impact the project. Yeah.
So okay, we have a lot of volunteers here.
Yeah, please, Коля, please, like manage it.
I think Andrei was first and then Ruslana.
No, Ruslana raised her hand firstly.
Oh yeah, Ruslana, please, your turn then.
It's okay, but thank you. Hi guys.
Hi.
I have an idea. We can imagine that the designer is sick, for example.
No. We are not imagining. We are not imagining external environment.
Okay.
We are acting right now. We are actor who impact on the environment. So you need to think about what you can do. You personally can do.
You can give your designer poisoned coffee, but please
It's
don't
already
do
the
it.
criminal.
It's illegal.
Okay, I cancel my question.
Okay, but did you get the flow?
Yeah.
How we are acting?
Yeah.
Okay. So who is next?
I suppose myself.
Okay, go ahead, Andrei.
Yeah, I will extend the topic with people management. So I saw one case that DevOps don't like you. So let's have
product owner. Product owner,
yeah. Okay, product owner. Yeah, sorry, misunderstood. So let's say that, yeah, I would stick to DevOps anyways. So it's a bus factor. It's only one person who is responsible and are able to manage deployments, I suppose. And if we consider or if we assume that backend developers are not able to do, so if I decide to, I don't know, to have a conflict with that person and he will be forced to leave the team, in that case, yeah, we will have bus factor and massive delays and blocker for our project deliveries.
Here is I can provide the context. It's like a шахматы, yeah. DevOps is a friend of your manager, so probably you will be fired rather than DevOps in this case. But it's a really short way how to lose a job, but don't ruin the project. This is like this is cool way of a scenario. Yeah, it's a cool scenario as well. So I will put it. How to lose it?
Try to fire DevOps.
To fire DevOps.
Okay. Alexei, and then after Alexei, I have an idea how to ruin it. Alexei, please, your turn.
Yeah, so I had a similar idea about UI UX designer, similar to what was said about DevOps. So we probably already have a design, and designer don't have a lot of work. So we can try to save some cost and fire him or move him to other project. So that's one idea. We don't need him full time, and we can save some money.
I quite agree. Actually, a product owner with a project manager could update the design if needed.
Yeah, if they have
the main work is already done.
Yeah, and what it will lead us to is it won't ruin the project completely, but it will slightly delay in cases, when developers or other people not confident about decisions about design or don't have a lot of opinion about design. proficiency about design solutions. So it
Mhm.
may lead to problematic solutions about UI UX. It may lead to delays introducing the proper design when we're waiting for designer to return from another project or for new designer joining the team. So something like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Won't ruin, but will slightly delay.
Yeah, definitely. Very great analysis.
Sergey. But on the other hand, if the design is mostly complete and the stakeholders are okay with the current design and there are no new features planned, we just save our and actually no in that way we don't need the designer at all. So yeah, it may cause some
Oh,
inconvenience.
like a low level of course. Okay.
Yeah.
Who is next?
I have an interesting idea.
Okay, let's go.
People management.
People management.
Add OKRs to all the team that are not related to their current tasks.
You are really bad
Yeah,
person.
I'm a bad manager, but only today. Not about competency. It's not related to their current tasks on the
To
project. So it has to be something extra to waste their time. For example, studying Chinese language or
yeah. Actually, I had such OKRs in one company, and it was really awful. It was really awful.
yeah, I know because I also had.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we're like integrating into this people management model. Very bad action. Great. So,
It can reduce the overall performance by 20 to 30%.
actually, yeah. Because unfocus in this case will be one of the reasons. Okay, great. Maybe you'd like to play with stakeholders and try to fire your manager.
No, let's not fire him because actually project manager can't. Okay, he can't decide, but uh, there are other people like his own manager who will reject the stupid decision. So let's discuss only interesting decisions because changing all the tools are not very smart and will be rejected. Firing DevOps or designer when they are needed is also not very clever
But
idea.
you are thinking about this because you are
Yeah.
smart. But I know when the people deciding very stupid solutions and they are applied and they are approved by some senior management. So let's consider everything
Okay,
because in this case we
I
have
have an
a
idea.
freedom, yeah, of
Yeah,
thoughts.
I have another idea. Very good idea. Let's work all together, and we should be on the meeting during all the day. So to
Ah,
cooperate, one meeting during all the day for all the team,
okay. Uh,
all day long.
like how it can be called?
Super micromanagement. Super micromanagement. How to name it?
Mm,
Work meetings.
work online. No, but we all online. Um,
Mm,
office simulation meeting, yeah.
something like that. How to? Mhm.
No, but I get your idea. That meeting that lasts the whole day.
Yeah.
Setup mandatory meeting.
Yeah. Mandatory meeting.
Meeting for
All
8
all
for
day long.
all day long. Yeah.
Yeah. for all day long. Yeah.
Yep. And what impact it will have?
Everybody in the team should spend their concentration to what is discussing, to what is happening on this meeting, even if they don't need
Mm-hmm.
to do something. So, they have to be ready for any announcement, for any message. They have to check any notification from this meeting because it might be for them.
Yeah.
And if somebody is discussing the task with other, they will listen.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you like all the time you are distracted and you are not able to focus on your current work. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why people hate meetings. Okay, so what else? Any other crazy ideas, Tim?
Don't pay for the work.
Don't pay for the
Don't
work.
pay.
And
Wow.
just take
Oh,
this money and buy, I don't know, Trump coin.
pizza. Yeah, pizza and popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because the company appreciates your work, and that's why you will be receiving not the money, a pizza.
Yeah. Buy pizza.
Okay, great. But I remember the time when we had in one company we had a lot of team buildings, and a lot of people saying that they would prefer to have a salary increase instead of such many team buildings. And it was a really huge team building, so this costs a lot, I think. Cost a lot.
Mm,
Okay, any other ideas? Maybe you can play with rate card, with a
mm,
United States based client.
Decline all tests and decide to, okay, we can check it on the prod.
What? Sorry?
Declined all the tests, QR section,
One moment. I'm just.
and decided we check everything on the prod environment.
Okay. So you decided not to test and just to
Yeah,
test on the prod. Okay.
yeah.
To test. Test only on the prod.
And it could be really crucial because if you work with money uh, and money from one client doesn't get money to another client,
Mm-hmm.
he or she goes to the regulator and you have a fine, sorry, and you can have fine like 5 million,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all. Come on.
Well, actually, yeah. Like by beat, yeah. Recently was
Yeah.
hacked.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Hmm. Any other crazy ideas? Communication. Something related to dailies, grooming, explaining. For instance, from my side, I would cancel SLA service level assessments with the client. And what cost it would have, I will explain you right now. Okay, so SLA. If you will cancel SLA, actually, you will lose um, the flow of feedback of the client, Because what does mean SLA? You are talking with the client about schedule management, people management, and a lot of stuff. And this is like your channel to receive the honest feedback if you have the good relationship, of course. But even if you don't have honest relationship with the client will be looking for the ways how to provide this bad feedback, and this is the flow that helps you to receive this bad feedback even to, and proceed. And in my case, I had the situation when I was assigned to some project with really bad situation on the board, and I had to set up all processes from ruins, yeah. And SLA really helped me because in this case I had a conversation with the client and provide some action plans how we are gonna to resolve it. But canceling the SLA, you will lose this chance, and the client will be incidentally and randomly telling you some feedback in the inappropriate time and so on. So yeah, it would be it would cause really in the strategic way bad things with your project.
Sergey, can I ask? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can.
of course.
What is your algorithm to make project great again? Like
Again.
5 steps maybe.
No, first of all, you need to talk with your client and talk with the people on the project to understand the situation, and then to how to say, to analyze this, define some bottlenecks, hot points, and provide to the client your action plan, how you're gonna to fix this, and to inform the team with some roadmap how it will be solved. It's like just a concept. It's like a Trump saying, it's not a plan, it's a concept.
What's the time from this, okay, analyzing till I can consider first changes?
First, 3 days. It can be 3 days even.
Come on, I give you a project in ruins and in 3 days I cannot notice something going better.
As a client, you're talking about client perspective.
Yeah, as a client, yeah.
From the client, yes, sure. Because, for instance, the first day you understood that, for instance, some of developers doesn't work. Another developer will be moving to another project. Client don't know about this, and you already have this material, and you already can provide some action plan. And then on the third day, you're gonna to reveal this information to the client. Client will be unsatisfied with everything, but you are providing already some solution, and he already can or she see how you are thinking, your way of working, and so on.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Any other crazy ideas? Yaroslava, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Well, I've already written it in the chat. Basically, this refers to so-called goat waiting, when you basically say every time yes to the client and cannot disagree to everything what they propose, so that your scope creep grows.
Great.
And afterwards, you just cannot handle it anymore. The scope goes to eternity.
Mm-hmm. Say yes. I had such situation as well. Say yes to all clients' requests. And how it will impact?
We will have an endless project without any defined end date, so-called.
Scope creep, as you said, yeah.
Yeah, and basically the client would be unsatisfied, the team would be unsatisfied because nobody ever knows what's in the priority anymore. And when any small change is proposed, it's just yes, we will do it, but when we will do it, it's unknown.
So you will have some burnout, yeah, and so on, over times. Yeah, yes, this is really good solution to do the job. Thank you. Alexei?
Yeah, but this depends on the type of the projects. For example, if we have strict budget, this will work as described. But if it's infinite project, when we work in while clients pay, you heard that anecdote about about law firm that had a case for 20 years, and then some newbie comes and solves this case in 1 month. And he says, "Hey, I solved case that you were unable to solve for 20 years." And management of the firm says to him, "What have you done? We were receiving money for 20 years, and now you just destroyed all our business."
Yeah, but basically then your team would be unsatisfied if you don't structure your sprints, if you don't limit the work in progress. It
Well,
will
but
impact
they still
your
getting
teams.
paid, so what's the matter? And even if the team not satisfied, but client is satisfied, you can still hire a new team and continue receiving the money. So it's kind of
Actually,
depends on the
a good
project.
solution.
But yeah, if you have a strict budget, of course, that's a big problem.
Cool. Okay, so I see that we touched stakeholder once more time. Yeah, one more time. Oh, sorry, my English on vacation. Once, people management once, team 2 times, 3 times even. Relationship, we challenged relationship once. 3 times meetings, 2 times communication management. Nothing happened with risk management. Once budget management, and quality management 2 times was damaged. So maybe somebody can do something with risk management.
Yeah, I think that we could act as many project managers that prepare the risk matrix in the beginning of the project and then forget about updating. So forget about updating risk matrix.
Okay.
It's kind of likely not improbable. It's a very probable situation. A lot of managers don't waste their time on updating the risks.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
And how it will impact?
It will impact in the long run. Not immediately, but sooner or later, we will face the situation that will make us unable to move. So it can it it like a postponed or delayed bomb. So it will destroy our projects in the future.
Yeah, but like in most in most cases, yeah, it works like self-balancing, something like this. When you have a very, I would say, would like to highlight, if you have very conscious team, yeah, I mean that if the
Yeah,
team very
and still have
organized, yeah. So
yeah, and if we I'm sorry, if we still have retrospective meetings, this step
so
might not work.
it's a nice question, by the way. If retro can replace, in this case, risk management.
Partly,
Partly.
I think.
And dailies. Retro in combination, dailies and retro and planning probably maybe can replace or not.
Actually, these meetings, retro, daily, and the planning, they are the source for the risk management. So during these meetings, you get the updated situation, the information that can cause the risk changes, that can cause change in their impact or probability. So for manager, these meetings are uh, very important as a source of information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agree. And risk registry, it's already on the project manager side. Yeah, action. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. Any other crazy ideas?
Crazy idea.
Maybe we can.
I think we can move all meetings to the morning or to the meeting. That we will make it uncomfortable or for our USA stakeholder
Mm-hmm.
or to our team, because if our work day starts at 9 a.m. and finish at 6 p.m. But then we have to have a meeting with the client at 11 p.m. Everybody will be happy,
Uh-huh.
but nobody will join because almost everybody will sleep.
I agree. Okay. And if somebody can play with relationships model, client
Relationship.
satisfied with team performance, product owner don't like you. For instance, like a trick, product owner don't like you, he already unsatisfied. So he's like a weak chain, yeah, something like this in this case. And maybe it can ruin the flow of product development.
I think we can delegate some routine tasks to product owner.
Okay.
Great decision.
What?
Great decision.
Great decision to ruin the project. Yeah.
Okay, so product owner will start doing tasks of project manager.
Some of them, yeah. Delegate some tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So, and what will it cost?
Oh, the product owner could, I don't remember, sabotage.
Sabotage. Yeah.
could ruin, could perform the delegated tasks badly. He can uh, miss the deadlines and do it in inefficient way. So uh, the project will get out of control.
And he will be like overloaded and not able to analyze requirements, has
Yeah.
meetings with the client.
He will be overloaded and unhappy. Yeah, the great combination.
So team morale will be low in this case.
Not team morale, but his own morale will be.
But I had a situation when the product owner wasn't satisfied and he impacted on with negative thoughts and negative words about his life to the team, and it's really affected the attitude of the team to the client and to the work, and I had to stop this actually.
Cool. Okay.
Can I ask?
Yeah.
Of course.
What for we are doing that?
What for we are doing that? It's a reverse, like like reverse engineering. We are discovering new ways how not to do, playing in the game.
How to do?
I can show you the name. Yeah, how to destroy the project and lose the job.
Come on, you can do just not the right project and say your client you are stupid one. and you can't understand what I mean, what I meant.
One moment. Could you please repeat your proposal?
Just a client that he's stupid and he doesn't understand what is
By
project
the
about.
Yeah, by the way,
I
it was a situation.
and I had the situation as well with stupid client.
Stupid.
Stupid.
It. Yeah. No. Without. Yeah.
Stupid,
Yeah.
yeah. Say to client he's stupid and don't understand you. Yeah.
You know, that's enough. He's stupid
Okay.
is enough.
Okay. But it's not causing the fire actually sometimes because I have a friend and he said to the client that he is like a bad person, yeah,
Mm.
and he was the lead. But because of this situation, he was slowed, slowed. Don't remember. His rank was moved from lead to just senior developer, and he became in like not client facing person.
Wow.
Became.
It's good.
Yeah, but he protected the team because the client was really rude and so on. And I remember I had a call with the client. At that time, I was just a junior Java developer, and the client said to our QA when she said that she won't work at weekend. The client said, "Why? Do you have some plans at weekend?" She said no. So and he said, "Okay, so you will be working at weekend." So yeah, sometimes such things happens. Okay, so any other cool ideas?
Cool ideas. Is there something we didn't touch yet? Let's ignore early warning signs. Dismiss small what? Small problems until they become major. Wow, good idea. Don't distract on small issues. Yeah.
Don't distract on small issues. It's in terms of risk management or
Yeah, yeah. Risk management. Yeah.
So ignore small issues.
Yeah. Ignore small issues. Yeah. Or ignore.
Any issues.
No. The idea is
small.
Oh yeah, but but then we then we can ignore everything, any issues.
But you know, like the problems consist of small issues, and
Yeah,
it has accumulative. So yeah, and what will it cause?
It will make the teams work more difficult, more complicated, and yeah, it will impact on our deadlines, on our milestones, on our costs,
Costs, yeah. By the way, costs, yeah.
Because delivering the same feature will take much more effort. Yeah, snowball effort. And it can
Snowball,
also
yeah.
ruin the project totally.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah, in the long run. I like strategic planning.
Okay, let's brainstorm. Do you have any ideas with recruitment or HR, human resources?
Oh yeah, I have an idea. Yeah. We have to start hiring a lot. We have to start hiring ideal candidates. Only ideal, and we have to give chance to anyone, so everybody will be busy on the interviews.
And from family and friends, because they're
yes,
ideal.
yeah, starting from relatives.
Start looking for ideal candidates.
Start hiring. Start or start interviewing. No, not hiring. Interviewing. Interviewing.
with only ideal candidates.
Oh yeah, really ideal candidates. Cool. I think it can ruin our work
Actually,
because
yeah, because I remember the situations um, when you are not able to find the good person because you have a really high level requirements, and that's why you don't see such kind of people on the market at all. And that's why
yeah, and on the other hand, it's so time consuming. You have no time to work.
yeah.
You only participate on
So
interview
you need to
sessions.
balance between not ideal candidates, yeah, and your desire to find the ideal candidate.
Mm,
Yeah, but what else? It will affect our reputation in client eyes, because clients hire people based on their zodiac sign. Yeah, yeah. I remember I passed such tests in some
yeah,
companies.
yeah.
So yeah, some companies playing with such parameters. Hmm. What about human resources, HRs?
Mm, I don't
Don't
know.
tell HR what candidates you want. Let him or she think about it and so any strong requirements.
No,
Uh,
no. Actually, HRs are not the people who recruit.
yeah.
It's about I think we can ask HRs to do 360 each month
Oh,
or each
yeah,
week.
yeah, yeah. This is really perfect idea. You will stop the company working at all.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry. To do 360 each week.
Okay. Well, every once it's already really painful. Okay,
And create more meetings.
each
Wait.
week, yeah. This is like
Each
important
week.
part. Week, each week
Yeah,
for
because we have to
all
know everything about our team. It's important. Yeah, yeah,
ev-
for everybody.
ev- everyone.
Yeah, for everybody.
Yeah, great idea. Hand- we can create handbook, yeah. How to destroy the business.
Okay, so regarding the goal of this coffee PM coffee time,
Yeah, we have already
I
10
want
minutes, yeah, left. 9 minutes left.
uh, I want to remind that our goal is to think of the ways how to uh, fuck up the project, but uh, these ways I believe should be uh, applicable to the reality. So, for example, in reality, I would probably never just fire my senior front end developer. I will never do it because it's not a wise decision. But I can, for example, uh, do a lot of additional meetings. I can skip uh, updating risk metrics. I can stop follow up emails and so on. So um, I can even change tools, uh, task tracking tools
Tools,
from
yeah.
Jira to Redmine or Excel. So the counter action is to think what can we do to save our projects or what shouldn't we do to save our projects? What can we learn from this? Uh, Of course, we shouldn't do obviously stupid things. For example, mm, just skip all meetings and let the team communicate without you. So I think it's a stupid idea because you will be immediately out of context and you will have lack of information about everything.
Yeah,
You will have to build other communication channels.
and may I say something as well?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, and I choose such flow because we all know how to do, yeah, and firstly we are thinking how to do, but we are not thinking about how it can be and how not to do, and this is like reverse engineering, because when you are facing with some things from your experience, all this table about our experience actually, and you can read in the books about how to do, but when you are coming into the production, yeah, you're facing with a lot of things, and to keep everything in your context, it's really and in your mind, it's really hard. And just practicing such activity, it just revising with some situations from our like collective mind, yeah, because all of us have a different level of knowledge and skills, and this is really cool when you didn't face with some issue and some person said, oh, we can remove retro or another thing, and providing some forecasting how it will impact, it will extend your understanding how you can act and how you definitely want to act. Oh yeah.
I have an additional idea how to ruin the project. Start lying in your reports.
Ryan, in your reports. Whoa.
I don't know where to put it because
I have
it
report, weekly
is,
reports, yeah.
but it also relates to the management.
Why? Mm-hmm. Great.
Lie in your reports. Yeah, it will. Actually, let's discuss the impact. We have a few minutes.
Yeah.
What what will cause the lie in our reports?
Um, in strategic vision, we will lose client's trust. Um, the management will not lie. Um, your management won't trust you.
Mm.
You know, if your report is a part of the something bigger, then it could be snowball
Yeah.
because you make your decision based on some
False
of the
information, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and but you can use some diplomatic words in your report, so it won't be lie, but it would be like polite things, and then you can say, okay, I see. I don't say like, oh, we failed this project, we are going to fail or something like that. So it's like how you can skip this how you can skip line in your report.
Mm.
What are you going to lie about? Because usually reports contain some precise information like this feature is done, number of defects. So you will lie about what
Zero
and to
defect.
whom?
Yeah.
And to whom? To your client or to your upper management?
To anyone, I would say.
Yeah, you cannot lie only to one person. If you start lying,
You
you
lie to
cannot stop.
everyone.
You cannot stop, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, guys, we have 3 minutes left. Could you provide some feedback about such kind of our session, and what highlights or insights did you receive?
You can fuck up everywhere.
That's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Even incidentally, by not intention.
Not intently. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think that we didn't try anything with budget management.
Budget management, yeah.
Why? Why didn't we try anything with budget?
Who knows? We will have the chance.
No, we tried. We tried to
Buy
buy
pizza.
pizza instead of paying money.
Yeah, buy pizza for all revenue.
Yeah.
Without the salary increases, we will do in team buildings and so on.
Thanks, Yaroslava, for joining us. Please come again. Okay.
Thank you, Sergey, for such interesting activity. And I got that it's quite more difficult to finish project than to fail it until the development.
Yeah.
And if we have an ideal Scrum team where everyone is self-organized, motivated, and cross-functional, it will be very difficult because your stupid ideas will be blocked.
Yeah, and bounced.
Yeah, and bounce back. So you can lose job more probably than destroy the project.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. So thank you for your attention. Subscribe and visit more PM Coffee Times.
Yeah.
Bye.
Коля,
Yeah?
say something.
I just thought that this was our draft, our how to say first try of fuck up the project meeting. Maybe we will adjust this approach and go on with improved version. So next time we will spend less time on
Editing the cards, yeah.
not only about cards. We will decide the rules and provide provide instructions in more clear and efficient way.
Yeah, it's like a beta testing, so yeah, definitely.
But in general, ideas were great, and I think that if we share, for example, our own fails, our own fuck ups. For example, I forgot to send the report. I forgot to send the invoice. I didn't thank the developer for the initiative, and they stopped any help. So I was rude on the day on one-to-ones, and my team stopped trusting me. So there are a lot of ways how we can slightly, gradually ruin our projects, ruin our teams, and lose our jobs. So maybe on our next ruin the project meeting, we will be more bit more specific in what ideas we would discuss.
Okay. So as usual, share your opinion and feedback in LinkedIn, tag us, and we will be reposting. So let's keep going.
Yeah, thanks everybody for participating, for your ideas and discussions. Yeah, you are great. You're awesome.
Yeah, thank you for active participation.
Bye
Have a
bye.
great time. Bye.
Bye.